Are you tired of waiting for your computer to start up?
You can have anyone you want, but wish you wouldn't be.
Do you feel like you're living in a stone age every time you open your coding software? Well, fear not. In this video, I'll show you how to do coding or programming on a really old PC. Yes, you heard me right. You can bring your old PC back to life and start coding like a pro again without having to sell a kidney to buy a new one. So let's talk about the first thing that you can do to do programming on a really old PC. What if I tell you that you can use an IDE in the cloud? You just need an internet connection, a web browser. I'll prefer Firefox because it uses less resources and less RAM, and it can work on low-end PCs. So you can use an IDE in the cloud, and the name of the platform is Replit. It's an online platform that can be used as an IDE, and it supports almost every language. You can do programming with it in Python, C, C++, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and other languages like Flutter, Java, etc. I mean, it has everything. Let me show you the Replit platform. So here we are on the computer screen in the browser, and here you need to type replit.com, or let me show you the Google search. Here's Replit, and as you can see, it is written here. Replit formerly is in San Francisco based startup and online integrated development environment, an online IDE, integrated developer environment. And here you can see the interface looks something like this. It's kind of clean. The UI is good. And here you can see all the rebels that I've created. I've programmed with it in C and Python. I've learned object-oriented programming in Python using the Replit platform. And this is my username, Deepinder Brad. And here, create REPL, and on create REPL, you can select any language. For example, let's select just Python. And here's Python. Let me just give you a demo. Let's just name it nothing, not Nathan. Okay, anything. Let me just give you a quick demo of how Replit works. Just click on create REPL and select your language, name the REPL, and you are done. Here's your REPL, a new folder in which there's the main.py and other config files. There's your Python virtual environment, and it's loading all the libraries. And here I can say print hello world or something like that. Let me just hello. Okay, I missed one L. Let's see. Hello. Yep, that's right. And control enter to run. Control plus enter. And here's a shell. You get the shell. Linux shell if you know about Linux. And if you don't know, that's also okay. You don't need to know about it. Let me just try to install pip install. Okay, the install is not right. Pip3 install convert API, and it gives an error. No file or directory. So in Replit, to install new modules in Python, all you need to do is just import the module inside your program. Let me just say import convert API, and run the program, and it will automatically install convert API. Here, as you can see, Python 3 -m poetry add convert API. So it has installed convert API automatically. Every module that you will add will be added automatically. The good thing about Replit is that you can also discover other people's REPLs, and you can try their code, you can run their code, and your code will also be publicly available. If you want your code to be private in Replit, then you'll have to purchase the premium version, I guess. But who needs that? Let it be public, because you just want to learn code. You just want to do some simple coding. Next up, we have Python Anywhere. Let me just Google search it. And as you can see, Python Anywhere alternative. Python Anywhere host, run, and code Python in the cloud. It also says cloud. You just need an internet connection for it. It's just like Replit, but it only supports Python. So no any other languages, only Python can be run here. I mean, you can also run other languages because it's got the console, and in the files you have all of your files, and you can upload a file, you can create a directory, and you can do all those things that can be done on a PC. It's a virtual PC in the cloud, and you just need to create a free account. It's totally free. Okay, so here, as you can see, I have my files, and Python is pre-installed. Okay, as in every Linux. So let me just install a new module, convert API. The spelling is not correct. My typing sucks really. And requirement already satisfied. I have already installed convert API named module in this Linux machine. It's a Linux machine in the cloud, and it's pretty good. Like, if you want to code Python, then just do it. It's good. And if you want to code C also, then C comes pre-installed in Linux, so you can code C too. Next up is something also in the internet, also in the cloud, and that's called online compilers, or as I say, online interpreters for languages like Python. As we all know, languages like C, C++ are compiled while Python is interpreted. And what you can do is go to Google, search something like Python online compiler, or maybe, I don't know, interpreter. Sorry, that's my mistake. But as you can see, there are many results named online Python compiler, and there's interpreter written in the brackets. Go on the first website and you got yourself a Python interpreter. You can write a code here, invert convert API, and this is gonna return an error because no module named convert API. So there's gonna be no modules in this online compilers, but you can run some basic code of programming languages like Python. And if you want to code in C, then do C online compilers. And if you want to code in Node.js, then search for Node.js online compilers, and that works. The next thing is gonna blow your mind. Go to Google and search for never install. Operating system, a whole machine in the browser, and without paying anything. You just need to sign in, and you got yourself a whole computer, Linux computer I mean, and see all these apps. You can access Visual Studio Code, you can access Android Studio, just look at that. You can access NeoVim. You can select apps that you want in your machine, and it will load that for you. You can select the server and create space. The platform is named Never Install, and as the name suggests, you don't need to install anything. You just select the app you want, for my example Google Chrome, and create space. And now scheduling space, video resolution, you can change the video resolution to as low as possible, and it's creating the space. And it's gonna take a while because I'm using the servers of India, Mumbai, and they are quite busy every time. So if you're outside India, then this trick is very, very good for you. If you're in like London, if you're using server of London and other cities outside in USA or Canada, then you're pretty good because it works pretty fast there. I tried using it with a VPN, and it was pretty fast. And it has I think it has 16 hours free, and after that you need to pay them, but it's worth it because you just need to create a new account after your pack expires or after you have used them for 16 hours. And I think it's worth it. Never install, just try it.